And I think we're starting here in 5 seconds. Match here. Yep, 10 seconds. There's the prep time, guys. It's time for match day 5, baby! Bingo! Everyone
Let's
stop really
see
quick.
how this goes. We have Center Square Larval Tears here. Okay, very interesting. Spirit Ash +4 for the summon as a base game. We haven't seen that yet. That's actually been something that's been kind of hiding, I feel like, this time around. Elmer of the Briar, another base game square that we haven't seen in a while. Roundtable Vike for base game as well. That's going to be really fun to see.
Yeah.
We have Millennia on the board. We got a lot of stuff here.
Trio is, I think, also new, right, for base game?
Yeah, we don't see that very often either. Yeah, lots of things there that we haven't seen for base game players a lot. For the DLC, we've seen a lot of these. I would say Mariga, Force Axe to Sleep, Rennala, Iris of Grace. But one thing that that we maybe have that's new, maybe not new, but we haven't seen as much is Jar and Great Jar helmets.
Yeah, I think that's new. I think that hasn't been there yet. That's a new one.
I've seen so many practice matches, I can't tell anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What I already see right away is that there's acquired 2 Dragon Hearts for the DLC, and in the top left there's Kill Worm Drake, Dragon Ancient Dragon combined square.
Yeah.
If we're talking a little bit about synergy, there is also Red Bear, Red Wolf is a classic one, but I see also Egon's Finger and Varese Bloody Finger, which is a little bit of a later square one. So yeah, it's kind of like what we wanted, like early game squares, mid game, and late game squares. Very nice. I mean, Grave Ghost and Glovewort Bellbearing hasn't been done yet too in this season, but that's like a reoccurring square. That's not a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like that base game has to kill, and I mean, the DLC also has to kill, but there's a bunch of acquiring, right? A bunch of collecting. Larval Tears, Hefty Pots, put Florisex to sleep. We'll see how this goes.
And this is definitely going to be like a rush early on versus Tom here and Blanks. Larval Tears, Center Square. Like, they're definitely going to be racing on this, and that's going to be really interesting to see on which DLC player is going to actually, like, get that square. Because there's only one person that gets it. And they're both really fast.
I have a really important question, probably many people will ask in chat already, is, see, look at the base game players. They not only have Omen Killer Cleaver, absolutely lovely, but they also have the Great Jar helmet.
Won't work.
That won't work, right?
Will not be allowed because you have to acquire the Jar and Great Jar, and that's a co-op square. So how is the DLC player supposed to get the Jar helmet then? It's not possible.
Teleport really quick to base game. I don't know right now.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
But it's funny that they start with that. It just fits really well.
That is funny.
But
I agree.
Omen Killer is pretty good. This is with Wild Strikes. If you get Red Wolf, right, you can get Glitstone Blade, and then maybe you pick up Wild Strikes on the way, and then you have an Ice Omen Killer Cleaver. And here we go. We're starting.
Here we go. Moving on in.
Can we see the DLC right away rushing together here? What are they rushing? The
Larval Tears
at night? Yep.
They're both going to be racing Larval Tears here and see who has the better route, pretty much, to be honest. It looks like Blanks currently is just like a second ahead of Tom. And both Bree and Mausoleum are running the Omen Killer Cleaver here, which makes complete sense.
Solid pick. Very solid pick, honestly. Just need a little bit more strength probably at the beginning to be able to wield it. Yeah, seems like it. But that is an absolute solid pick. So yeah, Chad, Larval Tears in the DLC, you would want to make it nighttime because these Larval Tears only appear at nighttime here, in the Graveside Plain or wherever. It looks like, as you said, Blanks is a little bit ahead. Actually, yeah, it's been like, maybe 3-4 seconds, actually.
Yeah, it all comes down to routing and making sure that you have the correct lines. For sure.
Yeah. Maybe not 3 seconds, maybe just 2 or 3. But there might be enough already for him to get the middle square. And the middle square is very huge to get. No, they actually had the... Oh, they're neck and neck. Look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah, this is looking really close here. They both have one Larval Tier currently going towards the Ailing Village here to get the other Larval Tier. And we'll see who gets the third. They're going to be going to Prospect Town for the third Larval Tier. And I'm surprised here. I know Larval Tiers is a rush square, But there's also the possibility of like, hey, what if I just give that up because the other stuff around it is attainable without it, and just like completely nullify the center square? I wonder if that was ever like thought of at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Blanks and Tom are both, speedrun oriented, and they really, how you say it, they go always for the most optimal square.
Yep.
Or they would want to. And this is, you know what? This comes down to who has the better connection. And you know what? It's just clicking faster, I feel like, because they're going to pick this up at the same time.
They're definitely both moving as fast as possible here. I do think that maybe Tom is just a little bit ahead right now.
Yeah, Blanks just changed a little bit in the settings. I hope that was not the reason here. I think
he just turned up music.
Sound.
Yeah, he just turned up music.
Yeah, but if you go in the settings, then you cannot line up right the
running.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Tom might
ahead.
get this. Oh, Blanks gets stuck in the rock.
Gets stuck. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and even Blanks, his face is like, oh, God, dude, I got stuck on a rock.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, I lose the square. And that's sometimes just genuinely how it is, especially with squares like these, where you know the route and you know how fast you have to go. If you get stuck on a rock, you're like, okay, that's literally the 1 second that I needed.
Yeah.
To make sure that I get this. Yeah, Blanks is already talking. I'm guaranteeing he's saying like, yeah, if I lose this, I'm not surprised I got stuck on a rock.
Yeah, no, this makes sense. And
Yep.
Yeah, FROGCARSPIN, there we go. God, it was so, but it was still very, very close, even though he got stuck on the rock there, surprisingly. But yeah, GG's for FROGCARSPIN. Got the middle square now. We will see what they're gonna head to next. We see Briar right now on Harlech Tree, probably gonna pick up some Somber Stones, especially the money, the Lord's Rune, and yeah, we have Ness here in Mountaintops also picking up some money. Probably both want to get the money to make the Omen Killer work as fast as possible. And I don't know what they're gonna rush. I don't know what they're gonna go for.
Yeah, right now just a lot of setup.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Red Wolf, Red Bear is a good one. Personally.
Yeah, I was about to say they could just stick with the Omen Killer Cleaver. Maybe go for like a +6, maybe a +9 if they really wanted to, and then just go kill early game stuff, and then maybe swap over to a Somber Weapon.
Yeah, like the Omen Killer, or the weapon is, by the way, guys, with Strike against Crystallian Trio, also fire, so that's great. Red Wolf is a very good pick, just because in the other corner we have Moongrim and Moonrithel, so that would work. And with Wild Strikes here once again against NPCs, you're doing absolutely fantastic. But yeah, we will see what they're gonna pick up. Yeah, both heading to Leonia, so they might gonna both have the plan with the Red Bear. We'll see.
We just saw the katana check here, by the way, for Tom was Rivers of Blood. Not a good katana here, so they're going to have to look for a different weapon, possibly checking Roundtable at some point. Oh, there is Dragon Hunter's great katana, I think, and yeah, for Blanks, which might be at Roundtable. Huge pickup.
Was it at Roundtable? Are we sure? Not that there's again a hiccup like the last time with the katana pickup?
I'm pretty sure. Because like the referees check the seeds before they post.
Oh, they did. Oh, they check. Okay,
yeah, they check every single seed. Yeah.
All right, that should be fine then.
Yeah, so yeah, I did not see Blanks at all go towards the dragon.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. Bree is gonna pick up here some smithing 2s and 3s down in Shiva River. Ness right now, not really focusing on upgrading the weapon, actually rushing the Academy key, and maybe trying to beat Red Wolf as fast as possible just to get that done. Potential.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing: is that I like Nessa's routing here a bit more, because you can get the smithing 2s and 3s while also getting the Academy key instead. So going downstairs for the quicker stones, sure. Okay, never mind. She's not going for the 3s.
Not going for the 3. Yeah.
She doesn't have to.
2s, right? Yeah.
There's 2s early on in the gazebo, but like right after its Academy key is another gazebo with 3s.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could technically do that if you really wanted to. There's a nice TLEA skip. Chat, if you saw the skip section before this match, you'll know how to do that skip now yourself.
Exactly.
There it is.
Also, upcoming YouTube video, guys. Be prepared and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Captain_Domo.
Or Bingo Brawlers. Just Bingo Brawlers.
Yeah, all
YouTube.
Bingo Brawlers.
Yeah, it should probably be there. Yeah. Good old Bingus 101 or something for season 5.
All right. Yep. So Blanks and Tom are here going both towards reprimand just to progress towards Shadowkeep, and let's see what they're gonna go for next. Might hefty pots. I could see that happening. I don't know if uh that's the next goal.
Yeah, looks like that. I would expect Blanks to go for Red Bear here just to block out that diagonal now.
Yeah, I agree. I think so. I think it's a good pick because if they go for Red Bear, they kind of forcing either Bree to go for Vike or the summons or the dragon ones. And honestly, if they work right away after the Red Bear and Red Wolf on the dragons, it would work with the 2 dragon hearts for the DLC. So that could be a good diagonal.
It could be a crazy diagonal, yeah.
Diagonal. I can't say that word. Say it.
Diagonal?
Diagonal.
Yeah, diagonal.
Did I say that right? Diagonal.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it, chat.
Tom going back into Fort Reprimand here, grabbing, I guess, the 50k, but didn't enter from the top.
Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
I'm still kind of sick.
Aw, everyone, can we get some good here? Get well soon, Domo, please, in the chat. Thank you very much.
I've been kind of sick for like the last week and a half or something. It's been a ride, dude. Waking up, you can't breathe out your damn nose.
I know, dude.
It'd be what it'd be. But Blanks here getting ready for Highland Cross. And yeah, I'm assuming he's going to go for Red Bear at some point, just grabbing Skidoo fragments first. Ness currently still on the elevator going to Red Wolf here. And it looks like that Bree is kind of thinking about doing the same thing. Currently in Liurnia, maybe going for... Is there Omen Killer on here or something? Or
there is Omen Killers. We have 2 Omen Killers in the middle, row 2, column 3.
Yep.
What's 2 possible good Omen Killers? We have one, the Omen Killer boss, then there's another Omen Killer.
Miranda and Omen Killer.
Exactly, the dual boss in Altus.
Speaking of, do we know exactly where that is? Well, here we can find out, chat. What is it? What is it? The map is back.
The map, let's go.
Where the hell did it go?
Where are the Omen Killers?
Hold on. The Omen Killers are... Look at that. Hey, there's the map. Bree's really close to the Omen Killer here. There's one Omen Killer right over here. But then also, if you go to Altus, right over here next to Tree Sentinel Duo is going to be a cave.
Exactly.
Right over here. There's going to be a
little bit more up.
The Perfumer Cave. There's going to be a flower and another Omen Killer. So that's 2 places you can go. Very nice.
There's another one, technically, another boss in Lane Dell, but that's obviously a little bit too late. Nessie fighting very nice against Red Bull, not getting hit at all. Omen Killer is doing its job. By the way, remember in season, was it 2 at the beginning or 1 when you had the map and it was like these Volkswagen Toyota cars driving on the map?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate.
No, that was great.
That we don't have those anymore is what I meant.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, we have 3 fights happening at the same time right now. Omen Killer here for Bree, Red Wolf for Ness, and then Red Bear for Blanks. Nice stagger here on the Red Bear for Blanks here. Should be getting a bleed very soon. Not going for the riposte here, greeting some R1s instead.
Nice stagger from Ness. Repost.
And that should kill Red Wolf. There we go. Nice Red Wolf kill here from Ness very early on. Making sure that they can block out that diagonal, but it doesn't even look like that team FROGCARSPIN are even looking at the diagonal. Looks like they might be focusing actually on that column 3, and given Iris of Grace is the only DLC square on that column 3, and then the rest is pretty much Bree forcing Ness to race her on choices here. And that could be kind of scary, to be honest, because if anything, Tom can set up Iris of Grace here already. They see that Red Wolf, Red Bear square, and then FROGCARSPIN going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm already ahead a little bit in Altus here. I'm already working on Omen Killers. I can go ahead and quite literally force Ness to race me on everything and see if she knows how to keep up with base game specifically, because it'll be all up to her. And that's a lot of pressure.
Runebear staring at Bree right now while she's running up to the cave. Domo just talked about Miranda Omen Killer cave for the second Omen Killer. Here, very important, guys. Bree will have to kill both, not only the Omen Killer, also Miranda. Otherwise, it's not the boss killer, right?
Yeah. The Miranda and the Omen Killer. But Bree here looks like she's grabbing the Grace here first really quick. So she
Makes
just
sense.
has this for later because she just saw that the Red Wolf was marked for Ness. And so she's like, okay, you know what? I have some time. I have some time to go do some other things real quick.
What she's doing right now is actually very smart. She knows Ness is not right now focusing on that. She rushed the Red Wolf. Bree is now probably working on getting some golden seeds. Maybe not. I thought she's going to pick up more golden seeds because we do have also in column 3 10 sacred flash charges. We'll see. Maybe she's going to prepping the one or getting the one towards Radan.
Not sure here, but Tom, you're actually going for Rennala right now as a possible, I think, maybe backup in case they do miss out on column 3. They can maybe activate that row 5 instead. This is a really early Rennala, though.
I mean, there's 2 squares with it. Kill Rennala, and then we also have upgrade a Remembrance weapon to max.
Yep.
So maybe Tom is looking at both of these squares right now, which would actually work towards row 3 for them. And did I not see also duping? Oh, that was for base game. Never mind.
All good, all good. Nice strafes here from Tom. Making sure that he gets those punishes in as much as possible. Dom is a fake German. What does that mean?
Even know what I read that too. I don't even know what that means.
What does that even? What the hell is even that?
Tom, you're also now with the Dragon Katana. For the poke damage because Rennala doesn't like that. The poke damage.
Yeah, she doesn't like pierce damage. Yeah, and then that running R1 is nice pierce damage here on the Rennala here. Phase 2, very late phase 2 if you're asking me. Hopefully a nice stagger here for Tom very soon. Fight not going too badly right now, which is really nice. He can take his time. He's not currently contested at all. Blank's not really contesting the fight, even though he did get Castle Ensa's Grace, I'm pretty sure. Getting some Skidoo fragments first. Playing a little bit safer. And now, we see Bree here, going for that Omen Killer Cave now. After she's prepped a little bit of some other things on the board, going now for Omen Killer.
Oh, Ness actually switching. She found the Ice Rin Hatchet and is now upgrading an EG the Ice Rin Hatchet up. Very interesting. Switching up the weapon. Actually, not even a bad idea. The time Bree spent on getting upgrade material for the Omen Killer Cleaver, Ness is basically saving now by just finding this and can already have a +4 now, right?
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Not bad at all. Which could definitely help with possibly killing Elmer of the Briar, but she has to be able to recognize that possible threat that can build up, especially once Omen Killer is down here for Bree.
Yep.
After this fight, she's currently fighting Omen Killer right now, trying to get a bleed proc potentially. Very not strong boss at all, as we can see. Very nice and easy boss. There we go. Yeah, there is the Omen Killer kill, but she has to make sure that Miranda is dead. There it is, Rennala right now for Team FROGCARSPIN, 2-1 currently. And now let's see how they're going to react here. Blank's being like, okay, I see the Rennala pick here, but I can maybe go. Oh,
Moonworm and Moonwithal. Oh,
no.
Blank's dying here on the jump. BLANXONETTA actually going for the other diagonal block now. At the top right corner, we have Moongroom and Moonwithal, just to block that out right away as well. I don't think Ness will be able to catch up on the flash charges if Omen Killer is picking. She has to actually go for Elmer. But Elmer here is actually not even a bad pick, just because it also blocks right away the row 5. Currently, Frog has been kind of setting the tone, I would say, with getting this middle square.
That's what I mean. And we see Tom already. He's going to be prepping Iris of Grace here, going for the first Queeline fight in Shadow Altus. And there it is. Omen Killer boss is now marked. And now they have to recognize that. They have to be like, okay, Iris of Grace is a problem. Elmer of the Briar and Sacred Flasks is a problem. Ness dying to Moongrim is a problem. This will give her maybe enough time to where she can be like, okay, I can go for these other squares here. Like, don't worry about Moongrim right now. It's not worth it.
Yeah, especially because now Bree kind of showed that she's not even near the academy, right? With the 2 Omen killers.
Yeah.
So she can definitely take now her time to either get more HP, maybe grab some number 5 and 6s, you know? We'll see what she's gonna go here. Yeah, Tom gets impaled by the fake impaler Quilline.
Sheesh.
That burns.
Lots of damage from Quilline, and it looks like that Bree actually might be focusing on going to Elmer first while also getting flask charges already. She already got the double flask charges from the outskirts of Lanedale Capital, and she's also in the area of Elmer. She has both squares already worked on. This is so dangerous. This might be a really fast game.
Scary. Ness is also going to Elmer right away. She saw it and she's going for it. That is a smart play. So we're actually going to have now an Elmer race. The thing is, if Bree gets this Elmer, she's ahead with the Sacred Flask charges, and it's going to be almost impossible to catch up with that for Ness.
Yep.
It really kind of comes down now to also, I feel like also a little bit on Blanks. He's not going for the give Iris of Grace at all. That's a bit scary.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not trying to double block this. I think not recognizing how dangerous this actually is, this line. Yeah. Ness here is making her way towards Elmer specifically. She's not going for golden seeds right now, but Bree is also moving in that direction. She's not grabbing golden seeds just yet. She's checking her inventory, saying, okay, I have this many flask charges right now, but she's going to be doing the jump down here from the bridge. Going to grab this Grace here.
Ness is skipping the Grace and is going straight to Elmer.
She's skipping the Grace, and this maybe puts her a little bit ahead of Bree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
100%.
Actually, maybe a good choice. Yeah, Bree sitting down and leveling really quickly, but Ness now is ahead on Elmer. This is a great call. Great call, 110%.
Really good call. Yeah, skipping here the Grace. I think Ness in the past already in Bingo Brawler Season 5 here lost squares because she set on Graces. And it's now maybe, you know what, that's not gonna happen to me now again. I don't need a Grace right now. I just need to block that for column 3 in row 5. I feel like for Blanks, I mean, if this works out for them, it's really, really good, because now Blanks also kind of prepped Dragon Man and the Worm there.
Yeah, they're probably really banking on the fact that Ness gets this Elmer block, and hopefully she does. She is currently ahead, I'd say, by at least 30 seconds, but has to make a good case of this. She does have a Somber 4 Ice Rain Hatchet, which should outperform the Omen Killer Cleaver, especially because I think Breeze is only +6. So, in this case, Ness has a +12 weapon, technically, in comparison.
No, I think Breeze is a little bit more, because she was in Shifa, so I think she picked up Smithing's 3s.
Oh, so I guess 9?
Well. Yeah, I think so, maybe, because the Omen Killer damage earlier was pretty good.
Did Tom die to Quilline again? He's still at the Skidoo Altus Church. He must have.
He must have, yeah. Tom's
Kryptonite here being... Oh, my...
God damn, Quilline is...
Shish Kebab Central.
Apparently pro BLANXONETTA here, because it's giving Tom a hard time. The thing is...
I'm getting flashbacks to Season 4.
Yeah? What was it that too? Yeah.
Yeah, Tom had an incident where Quilline literally only jumped R2'd, and that was it. That's all he did. And then like Tom was like, "What the hell's happening?" He died. It happened twice, I think.
I just gotta say, Elmer, not the hardest boss, but still, if Ness does here a mistake, she might be one shot.
Yeah, she only has one. She has no flasks.
She has no flasks, so yeah, this is pretty much one shot. And guys, everything's open. Bree already now also at the elevator with flask shots. So here it goes. And Ness at Elmer. Let's see how it goes. Luckily, there is a Stake of America right in front of the gate. So in case one of the player dies, they can straight go back into it.
Okay, Ness plays a little too safe here. She's got to swing more. I'd like to see some more swings. Bree's already in here now.
Now let's see how Bree is doing this. It's pretty much same damage. I think Ness has a bit more DPS.
A bit more.
Actually, Bree deals a bit more damage.
There's the Frost proc, though. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge for Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is definitely raised. There's the stagger. She takes the riposte. Not bad at all. Nice damage. Right, half health here on the Elmer for Ness here. Get some R1s in. She's not swinging as much as I'd like her to, but she's still getting her swings in. She's playing it slow. She's currently ahead. Gets her R1s in. Still frost procced on that Elmer.
This works.
Bree,
If she keeps this up, I think it's gonna be fine. Honestly,
I think she's got it. She got the shield slam cycle. Doing really good
here. A little
here.
bit too much the sword. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's just RNG or positioning, but look, another repost here for Ness. She just needs two
Oh my
more
god,
R1s,
this is a
maybe three.
huge pick. Doesn't want to agree the R1.
Really slow.
There it is. Nope.
And
oh my god.
It's not it.
There we go.
There
Oh my god, this is a huge block. Huge block. I don't think they understand.
Massive block here, and Bree looks over and thinks, "God damn it."
I don't think they understand how close that block is. That was really if she did not get this, the game was over.
Yeah, I think so too. And there's Bloodfiend Chief by Blanks blocking row 3 here, and now it's a 3-3, and everything's again open. That not only, you know what? This is actually insane, that block, because Tom died so often now on Queeline that he lost so much time for that given Iris, and now that Bingo's gone.
Yep. Yeah, if Tom didn't die, I mean, even if he didn't die, it would still be gone here. So there was a lot of pressure on getting that Elmer for sure. So Ness being able to pull through and grabbing that Elmer was a big pull here for her team. Getting that block, and that was huge. That was good call and the right call, because I think if she tried to chase on flasks, I think she would have lost.
I agree 200%. That was the absolute right call, because Bree was 30 seconds behind ish and still almost caught up, right?
Yep.
We have Blanks now here and the body gel picking up more hefty pots, about to block row 2 as well. And Ness is now back here at Moongrim. And I think, I'm not wrong, I think Blanks already killed Moonrithil, right?
Possibly.
Not sure.
I'm not too sure, but I really don't like the fact that she's like fighting near the staircase here. It makes me a little anxious. Elevation always exactly.
Magic.
Always makes me a little anxious here. Bree currently in Altus. Tom going for backside shadow keep access right now. And oh yes, Blanks doing the classic hefty pots into sacrificial twig tech that he does.
Also Ness got impaled, but by magic this time, not by fire.
Insane.
Yep. We impaling today, Chad. We impaling. Yellow damage. Yellow damage.
Me when I'm impaling?
Yellow damage? All right. Bree now back in Altus, probably picking up more flash charges just to get that. Yeah, there's hefty pots.
There's hefty pots.
Blanks. Very nice.
Wow, this match turned around so quickly from a really scary bingo threat over into now BLANXONETTA having a 1 square lead, 4-3 right now on the board.
Dude, if Ness goes for Rennala right after just to dupe the Remembrance, that column 5 is scary. Because I don't want to fight Vike with that HP.
Yep. Really working on this Moongrim right now.
Nice jump. Yeah, honestly, the Omen Killer here would be a little bit better. Obviously, she doesn't have it upgraded, but like, you know, Wild Strikes and everything. Good Frost proc. There's the
Getting some nice healing in here. Yeah, Horse Frost Stomping is just not the move, it seems like. Just go for those jumping R2s. That's the best thing you can do here, because Moongrim cannot parry jumping R2s.
Yep, that is true.
He has his staff out right now.
So smart.
Thanks.
Lovely.
I know a thing or two.
We Mike gonna do a quit out here, maybe not. She has a crow from Caled on her ass right now. Tom now here in the Dragon Man cave, eyeballing the Arts and Blanks too, going for the worm.
Are they going for Egon's furled finger here, possibly?
I thought Dragon
just getting access. There's so many things. There it is. Moongrim and Moonrithil marked here from BLANXONETTA 5-3 now. That column 5 looking a little scary, because all you have is dupe a Remembrance out of Mausoleum, and neither Bree nor Ness have currently killed a Remembrance boss. And then there's Roundtable Vike after that. So now there's a lot of pressure, and Bree is probably thinking, okay, well, I'm right next to the Radon thing. Let me just go for Radon. Let me go do that and dupe that, I guess. That's going to be a lot of money.
Or just go for Millennia. It's on the board.
There it
There's
is.
10 flasks.
10 flasks
5-4.
from FROGCARSPIN. Currently 5-4 still for BLANXONETTA. 1 square ahead. Ancient Dragon Man here for Blanks. Going to be going into this fight here. And also Ancient Dragon Man for Tom. And yeah, looks like Ness is going to go
Bree's getting the
for...
rod.
What?
Looks like Bree's grabbing the rod potentially for Radahn. Yeah.
Yep. And it looks like Ness is going to go for Rennala here, so we are going to have a little bit of race yet again. Is it Rennala or Radahn? Which one's going to die faster? And I think, honestly, Ness might win this race.
I think so too. With the +4 Ice Wind Hatchet, the DPS is actually great.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, she's way closer to her boss fight. Like, she still has to go through Redmane Castle. She has to listen to the Jaren and then go down the elevator and then get into the fight. I think Ness here is already at the boss. So, unless she messes up the duping or messes up this fight, this is going to be a force square on column 5 for BLANXONETTA and a huge bingo threat.
It's so interesting, right? From a bingo threat in column 3 to a bingo threat for the other team in column 5. I'm just not sure how the Ice Wind Hatchet on +4 is gonna perform in second phase because of the magic and everything on it. But let's see. Actually, look at that DPS.
Really good.
That is great.
Really good.
Oh.
Should be a frost proc here very soon.
Almost one cycle this.
Yep. Well, it would have been a 1 cycle if she didn't accidentally hit that other student. But that's completely fine here. She has so much time. Like, she's almost in phase 2, and Bree still has to go down the elevator for Radahn here.
Yep.
So this Raya Lucaria play was actually a huge play. This was a huge play for Team BLANXONETTA, that going for early Raya Lucaria. It opened up so many options for them. And there it is. Phase 1 already done here. And Bree still isn't in her fight yet.
And Ness showing here incredible speed overall.
Oh, man, she doesn't do the tech, though. She doesn't do the tech. Chat, if you're fighting Rennala, when she charges up her beam for the first time, you can jump R2 her, and it will not cancel out her beam. So you get to have a free jump R2, then you go behind her, and then you charged R2. And some weapons give you a stagger just off of that. But still, fantastic damage here.
Look at her DPS, though, with +4.
There it is. Frost damage here.
It's the perfect summon!
Dragon here doesn't really do much. She just has to be careful. Gets R1s in. One more R1 takes it here for Ness, and she'll have a Rennala kill.
Oh,
nice damage. Nice patience.
God, that was so fast.
That was so good. That was so good here. And Bree currently in the Radahn fight has the Rot proc active, I believe. But sadly, not going to have enough time here to compete with Ness on duping. And Ness immediately going straight towards that mountaintops
Vike.
Mausoleum. Oh my god, look at that damage though from Bree too. Look at that damage.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good. +9 right at this point. With Rot. Oh, it was so close again. She's gonna get sniped on that too. Tom is a little bit ahead here on putting
Florsax to sleep.
Florsax to sleep.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. Getting here now the where Florsax? Row 4 block. But it really comes down to base game and column 5 right now.
Yep, column 5 is going to be a big one, especially only 30 minutes in. Having to deal with Vike 30 minutes in, that is a doozy. But Ness here has all the time in the world because Bree still has to wait for the cutscene and then has to activate the Grace. So Ness here has a good amount of time. 5-5 right now, currently balanced, and this is going to tell Ness, like, hey, I got time. I don't know why she's going for the Grace here. Just get the damn dupe.
You don't need the Grace!
Yeah, what is she doing? Why are you getting the Grace? Just go for the damn square. What are you going to do, get stomped on?
You don't need Castle Soul! There's nothing!
There's nothing! Absolutely nothing!
She also didn't do the skip. Maybe something to write down on the notes for Ness. Maybe after watching this again, there's a skip in Mountaintops here that gets you a little bit, actually a lot faster.
Oh yeah, Bree just tried to do a skip and she just died.
Well, that's why she doesn't go for the skip and she just goes the safe way, I guess.
Do you have to knock all of the skulls off on this one?
No, it's a lot less on this. He has in general less. You just need to knock off two legs always. Should be enough.
Just taking a little bit. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected.
A lot longer than
there we go.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is going to be a huge pick.
So what do you think? Will Ness go for Vike as well, or will she just say, you know what, let Bree do that? I'm just gonna do other stuff.
What is she doing? Dude, oh my god. It's stressing me out sometimes seeing how far away, like the small amounts of time that are just being, like, she doesn't have to be that far away. But this is a huge pick for Team BLANXONETTA. I don't know if they'd go for Vike. I don't think so.
There's the dupe, there's the mark!
Huge. Huge. Yeah, Bree here trying to put out a fire, but currently not being able to do so. Gets sniped on Elmer of the Briar, and then gets stopped here again at duping. This is looking like a tough position here for FROGCARSPIN, and a really good driving position for BLANXONETTA right now.
Going for Vike right now is rough. I mean, she got some HP now, but I don't think Ness is gonna go for Vike. I think she's thinking right now, what should I go for next? I could go for Spirit Ash. Maybe Purified Crystallian Trio, you know? Work on that column 4 potential.
Okay,
I mean, honestly, that would be actually great. If Blanks... Oh, he's not going for Dragon Arts, is he? Because if they would now force basically Breathe and right after to go to Malenia, that would be rough.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
No, it looks like he's going for Mariga.
Okay, it looks like that Ness, honestly, this is not a bad play at all. Ness here is like, okay, I just have a huge threat on column 5. I'm going to go upgrade to +9 now. And so I think she's going for Altus Tunnel right now to grab her Sombras 4, 5, and 6. And then go for Lake of Rot 7 and 8 to get that Ice-Run Hatchet to +9.
Yeah.
And Bree here is going to be going for the Falling Star Beast and maybe the Smithing 5s here in the Celia Crystal Tunnel.
That's a good call from both. Don't get like too fast. Just run to Vike and then die over and over. Getting you these Smithing 5s will help a lot. Not sure if she's gonna finish the Falling Star Beast. I wouldn't think so. No, it looks like she just wanted to grab the Smithing 5s. Yeah, we do have Falling Stars on the board in column 2, row 1.
Yep.
But that's right now not important. Vike is so much more important.
There's Demi-Human Mariga here now for Blanks.
Nice.
And BLANXONETTA here marking that square 7-5. Dragonheart bosses here for Tom as he's working towards a Ghost Flame Dragon.
Honestly, if I would be Ness, I would not even care much about Vike. I would also try to upgrade my weapon, but then just go for Spirit Ash +4 just to block the last column that needs to be blocked for majority.
Yep.
And keep the momentum and speed up to get squares after and after, because right now Bree has to go for Vike, and that is a time sink.
Yep.
Maybe even going for Grave and Ghost Glove Ward. It's also another good one. But yeah, Tom working here on that Ghost Flame Dragon. Pretty rough with the katana.
Yeah, because it's not holy and it's not strike damage, I believe. That's what they're weakest to.
Exactly, yes.
So, yeah, not unless it's like a normal dragon. If it's a normal dragon, then the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana is fantastic. So, but still great damage here from Tom.
Nice.
That should be 2 Dragon Hearts here.
Good now, yeah. There it is.
Great
Nice
patience from
column
Tom,
block.
by the way, waiting for the Dragon Hearts to actually be on screen because it says acquire 2 Dragon Hearts. So you don't mark on enemy felled, you mark on when you get the Dragon Heart here. So really nice pickup here from Tom and making sure that he does mark correctly. 7-6 right now. They're only 1 square behind. This is still anyone's game. Very much anyone's game.
Yeah.
And do we actually see... I think Bree is going for Vike.
Vike now. She has to. She has to.
Oh, boy.
I mean, honestly, Bree has done that since season 3. And I think the weapon is pretty decent as well.
Yeah, she can't risk it. And she can't risk it.
Yep. Let's see how this goes. Nice Drake here from...
Honestly, damage not bad. It's yellow. That's yellow damage.
Yellow damage in chat?
Yeah, see how this fight goes for Bree. This fight was a menace in Season 3. This fight, people hated it.
Well...
And you know what that means? It was good content. And so with that, upgrade Remembrance boss to upgrade Remembrance weapon to max. Now we're even again, 7-7.
7-7, yeah. Oh, Vike is hitting so hard.
Yeah, he
here.
hits
It's
like a truck.
insane.
This is the one thing that's good for Bree is that she does have the 10 flasks that she marked before, so she
Yeah,
does have
that's
good
true.
healing for this fight.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a majority match. So this jump attack is actually very nice to punish from Vike. It doesn't seem like it, but so there is a wind gust around him that deals also a lot of damage.
Yep.
But you can actually roll into it, and when you're inside with him, you won't take damage. It's a little bit of a timing, but then you can get a free backstab.
Yeah, Briar's trying to get that backstab on that lightning strike spell, but having a little bit of a hard time here. Ness just upgraded to +9.
We love that yellow damage, honestly. It's looking pretty good.
It's very nice.
There will be a heal happening, most likely. There it is. Full HP again. Oh, this is so rough, right? You see how you go like past half HP and then it's almost full again. It's frustrating.
Okay, it looks like Tom is going back to Queen Line again. Yeah, he still hasn't finished Queen Line. He's like, all right, fine, I'll go back now. I have a bit more damage. I have more resistances.
Queen Line really giving him a hard time here today.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
This
This cancels the healing. Very nice.
Very good. So what's Ness doing now next? It doesn't look like she's going for Spirit Ash. It doesn't look like she's going for Grave Cloth.
She's going towards Altus here.
Ancient Dragon potential, maybe for the corner.
I don't know.
Maybe Lanciax.
Maybe she's overall getting progression, knowing that Bree is most likely wasting her time on Vike.
Yeah, maybe potential. Yeah.
Bree here has no
There's
more
a falling
healing.
Stop beast up there. Potential.
There
is.
is.
The grace for that.
Yeah. Bree has no flasks left versus Vike here. She used all 10 of her flasks already. Still has half a health of Vike to deal with.
Very nice. Keeping here the distance.
Magma Worm. Okay, so yeah, looks like that blanks and Ness. Oh, Ness going for the Lanciac skip here. Does she have the tech? I do not have the tech. She's quitting out just to be safe here. Okay, Bree taking a little bit of tick damage from that Stormfall.
Yeah.
Magma Worm here for
Very
blanks.
here.
I guess they're trying to steal away the possible Dragon Square because Tom most likely did these two, and he's like, okay, well, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to still go for a Worm Drake Dragon, Ancient Dragon with my team partner, so we're still going to do that. Okay, Bree here just needs a couple more hits here. She has good health. Gets a couple more R1s in.
Skip again. What is Vike doing?
One more
One more
R1, and this is a huge block from Bree. One more R1, that's all she needs, and there it is!
Nice!
Huge
First
pickup from
try
Bree.
Vike from Bree, absolute fantastic. And there's the block. We have a almost majority match right now. Only missing is for now BLANXONETTA to block the column 2. And I think then, yeah, it's full majority.
That is a very nice block there from Bree. Insane. First try on the Roundtable Knight Vike. And now has a lot of money, has a nice armor set, and going straight towards Kaled right now. She might be going for maybe the Falling Star Beast, or is going for Celia Townskip to go to Future Crystalline Trio.
I think she's going for the trio because she does already have the grace for Falling Star Beast, so she didn't port there. Trio seems like a really good pickup. Maybe a little bit of a millennia as well.
I doubt Melania will be on screen anytime soon.
Trying to hype up chat a little bit, right? 8-7 here right now, chat. FROGCARSPIN versus BLANXONETTA. Please make sure to subscribe in case you haven't. To skip those ads. Those lazy ads we hate.
I'm surprised that Blanks here is going for the Ghost Flame. Oh my god. Just took an infinite amount of tick damage here. But I'm surprised you're going for the Ghost Flame Dragon here and not going for the dragon that drops Egon's finger instead. You get the dragon for that. And also get the finger. That's a Drake.
Is that a
oh, it's a Drake. Okay, never mind.
It's a Drake, right? Yeah. Because
yeah. So I guess he's going to do dragon and then Drake. And then Ness does Lanciax.
He already did Worm. He already did Drake, and now he's doing the dragon, so Ness only needs to do the Ancient Dragon.
I guess so, but he didn't do the one that I wanted him to do.
Okay, well then, ban them.
Get him out of
That's
here.
the win for Blood.
Get him out of here, dude.
FROGCARSPIN, guys. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why if he did do the Drake, I'm surprised that there wasn't. Maybe it was the furled finger one, but it didn't seem like it was. It seemed like it was just like the normal one.
He did the first one, not the double one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that Tom is really focusing on Iris of Grace here. It's one of the last DLC squares on the board.
I think the reason is why he went for the first one is just simply because he saw that Tom already has 2 dragon hearts.
Yeah, it might have been.
And since Bree was now not wasting, but had to go for Vike, he basically gives that way more time for Ness to go to Lanciax. Excuse me.
Altus Plateau here. We're currently at. Oh. Okay, looks like that we're going the long way now. It looks like the Lanciax skip is not going to happen for Ness. It is a very hard skip, apparently. It's very finicky. So going all the way around here just to save time and not waste too much time trying to do the skip is a good idea here. Bree here now going down to it's currently in Weeping, I believe. Am I
it
crazy?
looks like Weeping.
Maybe it's not Weeping. No, maybe this is Misty Forest. This is Misty Forest.
This is Misty, yeah.
Going downstairs?
Oh, for the Glove Bell World. Yeah. She's gonna go. She killed her
sorry,
down already.
What
she
did you
needs
just
to go
say?
down and pick what?
What did you say?
Glove Ward Bell Bearing. I said. She's gonna go for the Ghost Glove Ward Bell Bearing. Since she killed Radahn already, she just needs to go down and pick it up. There's nothing else. And then she can go back to the what's it called, the Windmill Catacomb, I think. For the Lightning Watchdog to get the Grave Glove Ward Bell Bearing. I think it was 1 mil, right?
Sorry, I had the refs just ask me a quick question about the jar and Great Jar.
No. The Grave Gloveward Bell Bearing, was that the Windmill Catacomb? Was that the name of the catacomb?
I think it's Wyndham. Yeah, I think you're right.
Wyndham? Oh, I thought Windmill maybe. Okay,
it's Wyndham.
Wyndham, alright. So yeah, Blanks is here doing a Jarl for the 3 Evergaols and 2 Evergaols, and 2 Jarls combined square. A little bit of a time sink of a square, but I mean, you know, might as well finish that too.
And here we have
I'm a bit worried because they do need to still block column 2. BLANXONETTA, I mean.
Yeah, they probably will. You do get the Great Jar helmet here.
True.
In this jail. So I think Blanks is doing both. He's going for a clear jail, but also get the Great Jar helmet at the same time.
Yeah. And just because, I mean, I know it, just so chat knows, Domo, where do you get the jar, the other one?
After you kill Radahn. Oh, here we see a cool skip here, by the way, from Blanks.
Nice.
Very nice. That is the same skip that you used for Lamentor that I showed earlier today, chat. There's the Great Jar helmet. The jar helmet you get from Alexander after you kill Radahn. You go towards Mount Gelmir, actually. And you know where that magma worm that comes out of lava is? That's where Alexander is. And if you talk to him, he gives you the helmet.
Yeah, he's like bathing in lava.
Yes. Very nice skip there from Blanks, by the way.
Yeah, that was huge. That was pretty good.
And here it is. Tom giving the Iris of Grace is going to be a square for FROGCARSPIN. 9-7 currently. They're 2 squares ahead. But this tells Blanks, hey, I've been working on all of these co-op squares. I'm not even worried.
Nescaps here dies on Lanciax. She doesn't have a lot of HP. And we have now Bree, going for that catacomb I just talked about with the Watchdog to get the corner square Grave and Ghost Glove Bell Bearing. Which brings them then to 10. I'm not sure if she's gonna rush to dude, honestly, with this whole Lanciax and stuff, I feel like Bree could literally go for Crystallian Trio and then for Millennia.
Potentially. Here we have Swordmaster Ons getting absolutely decimated by Blanks. Very nice. Very, very nice fight. And now he's gonna go. That's his first jail, by the way, for Blanks here, and has the Great Jar helmet. And now we're going to, it seems like backside Shadowkeep, Maybe going to be getting backside access for Falling Star Base. Oh, no, he's going to go for Bonnie Jail that he grabbed earlier for the Hefty Pots.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Going to go for the 2
Nice.
jails here.
It's already 2.
Very much progressing a lot of stuff here. Tom here going to go for Egon's Finger from the looks of it.
One thing I would like to point out again is how, even though Tom died so many times to Queeline, very embarrassing by him. I'm just kidding. That they still kind of turn it around, like 9-7, so many squares. It really looked like for a moment that BLANXONETTA pushed FROGCARSPIN back, but now they're turning it around again, and that's very honestly surprising and nice to see. Very nice gameplay by all players here right now, honestly.
Yeah, I'm expecting here at some point, however, to see the progress that Ness and Blanks have been working on as well, because they've been working on a lot of co-op squares. So that right now it seems like FROGCARSPIN's ahead by 2 squares, but based on like progress and how much work has been done, I feel like Ness and Blanks are going to cash in here very soon on quite a lot of squares that they've just been holding on to.
Yeah. I mean, 3 Evergaols will still take a bit. And fun fact, Briar already has 1 Evergaol now.
Yep.
Technically, you know, it's still time for FROGCARSPIN to get that square.
All right, this fight, especially with a +9 Ice Rend Hatchet, not super much damage here on Lanciax.
Yeah, not really. Is it 9, yeah?
It should be.
Okay.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Getting pretty close.
Uh-oh.
Big pickups.
Nice rolls.
Tom working on the Drake for Egon's Finger right now, running around. And we have here the second jail for Blanks in just a moment here. I'm assuming after Lanciax is picked up here from Ness, he's going straight for 3 Evergaols, would be my guess.
Yeah, I think so too. Evergaols you could go for is some easy ones, just like Adan and Leonia. There's the Blood.
There it is.
Nice.
Wow, huge pick.
9-8.
It's going to be 10-8 here in just a moment as Bree is currently fighting that watchdog here in the catacomb.
So yeah, there's the Crucible Knight, Bloodhound Knight, and Limgrave, Adan and Leonia, both technically in Leonia. A lot of easy picks, especially here with the Ice Rend Hatchet +9. And there it goes, corner square here for Bree. 10-8.
Yep, there it is. And now,
Is she going to go for the Crystallion right away? Because that's what I would do with that thing.
I'm really not sure here. Second jail, though, right now for... Oh, and there's the mark. Oh.
No, that was a unmarked mark?
Yeah, I don't know what she unmarked.
Yeah, she marked it and then 11 seconds later unmarked it and then marked it again. That's all okay though, right? Because she already got it.
Yeah, I don't know why she unmarked it to begin with. Did she think that she didn't have it or something?
I'm not sure. Maybe she unmarked it by accident. Just to click on the keyboard or something, you know, and then marked it again right away.
Yeah, could be.
It looks like an accident because literally a second later.
Oh, maybe she thought that she marked accidentally like Spirit Ashes +4 because that's what she's working on right now. Because the Grave and Glove Ward Bell Bearing gives her Spirit Ash +4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
she
got
like
confused.
Nerfed, you know, she clicked on the button for marking again. And
yeah.
Still over that. That happens.
But yeah, Evergaols here from Ness right now. Crucible Knights.
Yep.
Oh, and it looks like that actually Tom and Blanks are racing a little bit on the Jagged Peak Drake here. But again, a co-op square. So it doesn't really matter necessarily what the DLC players do here. Getting it is going to be nice, but it's not going to guarantee the square.
That is true, yeah.
There's going to be a Spirit Ash +4 square marked here. And honestly, this could be something from Bree that could be really mean and devastating.
Oh, Tom dies at the end!
Oh, wow. But
yes, Tom needs some fire protection today because he just gets burned left and right. This is insane.
I don't think it really matters. I'm not going to lie. The problem here is that for Bree, she can get Spirit Ash +4, and then once she has that, go for Putrid Crystalline Trio and force Ness to do Malenia with her, because that's 13.
That is true. Yep. That is true. Honestly, could also just force Ness to go for Malenia and then do something easy like Falling Stubbies.
Could do that too. Yeah, as soon as Bree gets Spirit Ash +4 in Trio, there it is. Now all of a sudden...
So quick.
you're in deep shit. Because now you don't know.
Deep shit. BLANXONETTA now really is looking tough. They do have the John Greatshot prepared. They right now preparing the Egon's Finger. They prepared Evergaols. Like, I feel like left and right everything is prepared, but it doesn't help when now Bree just gets all these base game squares.
Yep. And
so,
it looks like that.
But like at the same time, like what did Blanks do, right? He's done with DLC. DLC squares are done. I mean, that's all he can do, right?
Oh, Ness is going to go for Radon here and go for the Jar Helmet. Bree's already on her way there. She's currently in the crevice of Mount Gelmir, going to go towards Alexander, and Tom is going into the jail.
Down, yeah. They're going to snipe that away. Maybe he's going to... If Tom finished now 2 Jals, Bree just needs 2 more Evergaols. Right now, Ness needs only 1 more Evergaol to get that... No, 2 Evergaols.
2.
I think she just did 1.
Yes.
She did Crucible. Oh, I don't know if this is right now the right play.
This is a tough call.
It really is.
This is a tough one.
Is there any way that she... No, there's no way that... This is the thing. There is no way that on this board right now that tells Ness Bree did Radon. Nothing.
Yep. And again, dude, you remember we talked about that benefit that Ness had going to Rilo Carly because Rennala was right there. Now here's the thing, though, is that Bree has the benefit of doing Radon.
Yep.
Because now she just goes straight towards Alexander without having to do the Radon fight. And now we're in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this is a tough position right now for BLANXONETTA. To turn that around is going to be really, really tough because let's say Bree and Tom snacking away this double jar one, right?
Yep.
I know. I don't know.
That would put them at 12-8, and they're going to win by majority potentially here.
And then you just do Malenia for fun, honestly. Nice skip by Tommy as well, grabbing the jar now. And Blanks here almost done with the double Drake for Egon's Finger. Bree's here talking to Alexander right now to progress the quest. So Alexander moves over to Mount Gelmir to the lava pool. It's gonna port over now.
I hate doing that. The tabbing over for Graces. I always just use the map. The tabbing over just like messes with my eyes.
This is for me too, but I started to learn it, if that makes sense. It's faster.
Yeah, it is
faster.
faster.
At some point, you know what to look at. So you're not looking at the map anymore. You're just looking at the tabs, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, you need to know the names, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, one more hit here, maybe. One more poke for Blanks. Tom doing really great at owns right now. Getting a stagger here and a repost with his massive katana. Also, his dragon katana is pretty long, too.
And there it is. Finger here for Blanks. There it is. And Radon here still for Ness. For the +9 Ice Ryan, I'm surprised it's taking so long.
And there's a snipe on the jaws. Oh,
yep.
that's gonna be tough.
Yep.
That's gonna be tough because the Radon now doesn't matter. She can literally stop fighting this Radon. She doesn't need it anymore. Get out of there. Get out of there. Good job. Good quit out.
But now is the question, like, what do you go for now? Now it's a guessing game. Now you have to get every single square on the board. Which one is the one to go for here?
Yeah. This is unbelievable. Impossible almost to come back to.
Immediately going straight for Liurna. She's going to go for Varia's Bloody Finger here. And I don't think that's a good idea because, yep, Bree's going straight for Putrid Crystalline Trio.
Trio of Falling Star Beast because that's the tunnel. Oh, yeah, no, she's going for the skip. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, Bree's going to have an incredible time here at the Crystalline Trio with the Omen Killer Cleaver. That's not going to be a problem at all. She has a shit ton of HP. She's a shit ton of flasks and strike damage. It's gonna be Breeze.
I'm a bit surprised though that she does not, that Ness is not going for Trio here as well. Trio here is, I would say, the obvious call because it is it's a one-off, it's a fast fight, it's not Malenia, you know what I mean? But also at the end of the day, it is 12-8. You don't know which square they're gonna go for. It's a guessing game.
Yeah, because it could be also this thing now that Bree think, or like this is this back and forth thinking. Ness could think that Bree thinks that Ness is going now for the trio because that is the most efficient, right? And that's why Ness is now preparing something later. But Bree's
Right.
like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get that. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go and get it. This is tough. Yeah. How did that happen? It went from it looking good for FROGCARSPIN column 3 to, oh my god, they're in deep shit. BLANXONETTA might gonna get here a column 5. Tom dying on Queeling a million times into now this. This is insane.
Yeah, I think it was just like the correct choices here, and also honestly getting a lot of the one-off squares. I think Ness and Blanks focused too much on co-op here.
I think so. You might be right, yeah.
I think there was just too much co-op when they still had a lot of one-off squares they could have done instead.
Yeah,
Could
they
have
did
taken away a lot of pressure.
Co-op squares. They did 3 co-op squares, and FROGCARSPIN only 1.
Yep. Though I think the Worm Drake Dragon Ancient Dragon was a misplay, personally.
Yeah, it took way too long. It took so long.
Yep.
Unfortunately, really. It was overall very nice played. I really like the speed at the beginning from BLANXONETTA. Especially with that column 5. But yeah, FROGCARSPIN really turned that around in a very nice way for them. Bree now already on the way in this cave to the Crystallian trio. As I said, it's going to be a chill one.
Yeah.
With this weapon.
Looking pretty close, man.
Very interesting. I think this match is also for BLANXONETTA a really how you say it. Actually, for both teams, very educational. A lot
Learning
to
experience.
Learn.
Yeah.
Learning experience. Yes, thank you. Just because of when to go for combined squares or not, right? And then also when to pivot off of things and stuff like that. It's overall a very good match.
Yeah. Here we are, trio now for Bree. There's going to be the Cuckoo's Evergaol, aka Balls for Ness. And Tom, you're going to go into the hinterlands to get that Falling Star Beast behind the hinterlands here. And it looks like that Blanks is doing the exact same thing right now as well. Just trying to get some progress.
Look at that yellow damage. Oh my god.
Bree just has to be careful here not to have a trio incident. These guys can be a little bit menacing depending on how their RNG goes.
Dude, she should just wild strike.
Yeah. That would be the move. One of them down now. This will be a square for BLANXONETTA here in just a moment. That is 3 jails.
There it is. Very nice. 3 Evergaols and 2 Jowls.
If Bree clutches this, it's over.
Yup. And as I said, Crystallian trio here with the Omen Killer is a breeze, man. It's chill. Use wild strikes.
And here we have it. Ness now making her way towards Future Crystallian trio. And it's looking like a GG's here, actually, from FROGCARSPIN. That is the second Crystallian trio down. Just one more left for Bree, and it will be over. That was the first win for FROGCARSPIN. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
Hot diggity dog. There it is. Only a couple hits left.
Stagger.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. That is a win for FROGCARSPIN. 13-9 in 1 hour
there we
and
go.
1 minute.
There we go. GG's. GG's.
Yeah.
Shocking. Shocking.
Actually shocking. That was insane.
I really thought that BLANXONETTA having that huge block in column 3 and having their column 5 was going to be the move they needed.
It really looked like it. Honestly, it really, really looked like it. And I think, like you said, too much focus on combined squares. The Drake, Ancient Dragon took too long. And while Blanks had the time to prep these because DLC graces were already gone, I mean, Tom got a bunch of DLC graces here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DLC graces for Tom. Squares, not graces, sorry. Squares. It's yeah, not bad. Really well played.
Yeah, I think genuinely in this case the co-op squares kind of got to BLANXONETTA a little bit. They just did them like the Ancient Dragon Drake Worm square.
Yeah.
Just cost them a little bit too much time. For sure.
Damn.
Give Tom enough time to catch up.
Yep, exactly. With these the Quilline incidents, it then didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Good for Tom, and what a match!
What a match!
Very nice match. Very nice match. That was really good to see. 13-9. What is that on the board? Do we see anything? Any picture?
Any picture?
Yeah, sometimes they draw something. I see nothing.
I'm not sure, but hey, there it is. Yo, FROGCARSPIN, GG's.
Damn, Tom, you died on
Thank
Quilline a
you.
bunch of times, huh?
Dude, what even was that? That was ridiculous. I got stun locked like those 3 times.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was a very tough start.
Light load. I should have fought light load.
So yeah, this was a very interesting match where it was like starting with a huge threat, losing that threat, then having to deal with a big threat, and then bouncing back, and then putting the board back into your favor here. What was the overall conversation that was happening between you two once that first column of column 3 was blocked out?
Bree was telling me I need to block row 4. So I was feeling bad because I was struggling on Iris of Grace for a long time. And then I kind of pivoted into like map progression for the square. And then kind of split progress on Florisax and Iris of Grace to kind of hopefully get one of the squares for the row 4 block.
Yeah.
And then Bree was identifying that she needs to get the dupe. But just was unfortunate that the realization might have been a little too late.
Yes.
Because Ness was just in the Rennala fight already and had us beat on that.
My Radon was pretty good. Like, there was a chance I caught up, but like the proximity that she had to Rennala was just like too good. Like she's just a squishier boss. When you're not waiting for a square for her, it's pretty quick, right?
Yeah, you were catching up. Your damage was amazing. You were really fast, and at the end it was really close because Ness took a little bit her time there on the Mausoleum, so it was close, really.
Yeah, and Bree almost got the 1 cycle too on Radon, which would have been maybe the game changer. I do think I should have gotten hefty pots. I was a bit indecisive because we were worried about row 4 more than column 5. So I grabbed the hefty pots, and I think I would have beat Blanks to it if I just went for it, but I was focused on row 4. There was just too many squares to go for at once that I couldn't get them all.
Yeah, there was like, in theory, with what they had available to them, because we thought they were going to push Academy and we were going to race them, and then I was like, Tom, what if we do something entirely different? Like, what if we just push like a very different line and just see what happens? So we actually like changed our game plan, which initially
we were
kind of
gonna
was
do the
scary.
Rebel Fredbear like Rye Lucaria play, but then we kind of opted out of the potential snipes there.
Yeah, but yeah, it was kind of like, of course, as soon as column 5 built, I'm like, well,
yeah.
Get to revisit Vike, which like
Your favorite.
I've lost like practice matches from the previous 2v2 season to Vike, so like I've practiced him a lot, but he's so scary. He does so much damage, as you guys saw.
Also, welcome in, by the way, GG's, BLANXONETTA.
GG's, guys. What a
GG.
match.
Good game. Good game.
Amazing pressure
Good
from you
game,
guys. It was
guys.
so well thought out.
Yeah, I was questioning why Blanks went for Blood Fiend, but then he went for Pots, and I was like, oh, column 5. Okay,
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, for BLANXONETTA here, I'm curious to kind of walk through this. So obviously the huge block there on column 3, and then kind of progressing your own column, which is column 5. What was the conversation after that for you guys? Because we did see Nesco upgrade her weapon to +9, which obviously is always like a great idea. It's like when you have time, might as well utilize it to strengthen your character as much as possible. But then, was the game plan at any point to actually go for Vike, or was it for you guys like, okay, let's just push majority as fast as we can?
Yeah. Well, we thought that, building that pressure, we were hoping that Bree would have trouble with Vike, and we were hoping that she wouldn't just call our bluff on it, because we didn't really want to do that square. So we kind of just like put the ball in her court and said like, hey, go do this. And I mean, it kind of worked out. The only problem was that like she kind of did it faster than we thought that she would. And that also progressed like Evergaols and jails. Yeah, I mean, I think our game plan was fine.
Evergaols and stuff because of that.
Yeah, that's why we chose that square at the end, because we thought you were going to clean up at 12 with Evergaols and jails.
Yep.
I didn't even think of like as an Evergaol.
I considered it. I just didn't know. I didn't know where we were at.
Yeah.
And when it came to the end game here as well, there was a lot of prep coming from BLANXONETTA, for like a lot of the co-op squares. Do you guys think that maybe at the end of the day was actually a bit more of a downside on the board, with there still being some one-off squares that you guys could have grabbed and kind of like hiding your progress in those co-op squares? Or like, what was the the game plan with that, I guess?
Well, as far as DLC goes, I think Tom just had better squares selection than I did. Like he just killing Rennala gave him like 3 squares. Like it gave him Remembrance Weapon to max, Dragon Hearts, and then setting up Florisax. That's why I was like, okay, I have to just like rush Mariga here when he marked Florisax. But yeah, he just had more presence, I guess, by killing Rennala super early on. So I don't think that I regret any of our choices later on, because there wasn't any squares for me to go and do at that point. It was just Iris of Grace and then co-op squares.
Yeah. And I guess for FROGCARSPIN here, like as soon as the column 5 was blocked there for you guys, I'm assuming for you guys it was just all majority as well. Just like trying to get as many squares one-offs as possible.
Yeah. Did you see, like insane post-Vike shakies? I could not do Celia skip to save my life. My hands were shaking so badly from Vike that I like literally could not. I just could not do that skip. So then I'm like, okay, we're gonna just leave this. And then I went for the like double square with the bell bearings. It was kind of like, how do we maximize the number of squares with the movement that I have right now? And that was the best choice.
Yeah, like Radon opened up 3 squares for us. Like Spirit Dash +4 could have been done a lot earlier, of course, with like the ghost glove work and stuff. But we were kind of banking on the fact that we could combo it, do synergy with the bell bearing square as well. And the catacomb has a grave 4, so you could just use the bell bearing and that glove work to get the square. And then since Bree killed Radon, we could also get the jar helmet. We were just afraid that Ness might have killed Radon while Bree was going for Vike. That was like the worst case scenario.
Also, surprisingly,
did you do that, Ness? Sorry, Dom.
Sorry,
no, you're good.
What was that?
Did you kill Radon when I was going for Vike?
No, I think I thought I had a little bit more time. I didn't even think about the synergy with the bell bearing and the spirit ash. That was smart. Good job. I like Blanks pointed it out and I was like, oh shit, you're so right. That is kind of a double square. Because I think like I mentioned like, okay, you know, Radon is good for
Chad, they
get
can't hear
capital
me,
access, and you
but
can get the bell bearings.
there's a
and
team
then
that
also
just
the Great Jar
lost.
helmets.
Have a bit of
But
class,
then
all
I was
right?
like,
Stop being
well, there's
idiots.
nothing
Of
in
course
the
they're gonna look
capital.
sad.
Maybe I have some time.
I'd be pissed off too.
Because I'd killed Rellana. Sorry, the other one, Rennala.
Yeah. I do that all the
Yeah,
time.
I know. I think like, yeah, I don't know. No, I think like I probably should have gone for Radon earlier than I did. I should have seen that synergy sooner.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. Like, Vike, he almost got me. There was an instance that was close.
Yeah,
so,
the
like, he can be a huge
flash
time
charges
waste.
really
Yes!
helped, right?
That's what I said to Tom. I'm like, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, it's like, I feel like
That's what
those
saved us.
squares, like the +7 or like the extra charges, like those squares can be so undervalued now, because I feel like with the combined squares now too, we just see bigger, harder, tankier bosses. So sometimes those particular squares, which I feel like in the past I was kind of like, I'm not doing this unless I have to. I feel like I give them more value now. Because even for like Millennia, right? Like if it came down to Millennia, it would have been nice for her too. So, yeah. So yeah, that was lucky.
I mean, the unlocked graces also makes that so much better than, you know, when you don't have unlocked graces, you're like, I have to go get Dectus and I have to run all the way there and go up the elevator.
Yeah.
So this is a lot better because you can just like be there.
Well, GG's to FROGCARSPIN for your first win this season. Very huge for you, and hopefully next week's matches go in a similar fashion for you guys. BLANXONETTA here. We'll see you guys next week as well, I believe. This weekend, the rest of the weekend, tomorrow is Bushy Stash. Oh, let me pull up the schedule here real quick because I honestly do not remember.
I believe Bree and I are playing tomorrow.
Are you guys playing tomorrow?
Yep, against
Bushy Stash.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice. Good luck for that.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, just want to say, everyone, really well played today, guys. A very nice match, and honestly, I can recommend to all 4 of you to watch this match back because there's a lot to learn actually. This one is a really good match to watch back, and also maybe from the comms what we were observing. But overall, very on point. I really liked Ness and Blanks. This one point, you guys were you took the momentum and you were so fast. Turning this around from the column 3 block, that was amazing. It was really nice to see. But then also at the other hand, I thought when I saw Tom dying on Queeline over and over, oh my god, it's over. But you guys then turned it around as well, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So all 4, congrats, you did really well. You did all really well.
It was a fun match.
Thank you.
It was great.
I think everyone played great,
guys. Yeah.
Well, with that, though, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday. Thanks so much for playing today. I appreciate you. I'll see you FROGCARSPIN tomorrow. Best of luck on that match. And BLANXONETTA, we'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, as next week is TwitchCon, so a lot of people will be out of town. So we'll see you guys once we come back from that. But best of luck to you guys in your future matches, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you.